Welcome, Triton Nation, to your home broadcast of the Iowa Central women's volleyball team. They're ranked number 2 in all of NJCAA women's volleyball, but today in the Region 11A tournament, they are ranked number 1. They'll be going up against number 8. It's time for Iowa Central Tritons to take on NIACC. Here comes the opening serve now. It's going to come off the hands of Samantha Coron. Let's see what the NIACC Trojans can do. They have lost 7 straight. They have not, and that's matches, that's not even sets, so they have been on a cold spell as of recent. Last time we saw the Tritons go up against the Trojans was 2 weeks ago in the Triton Invitational Tournament, where the Tritons swept them. They've swept them 3 times this year, and today they're going to try to make it 4. The first point almost went and got sent down, but it will be awarded to the Iowa Central Tritons, 1-0 early. Coming off a dig attempt by the Trojans that went unsuccessful. It was Keltner that was on the dive. 1-0 the Tritons. Here comes their first serve of the match. Avea will be on the serve. Going to send it over the net. Here comes the setup now. Bailey Dugan over to Alicia Johnson. Now Alherthy to send it down. That's Bria Sandifer back to Johnson. And Caitlin Steffes, who has been the all-star for the Iowa Central Tritons so far in the season. She leads the squad in kills, and she's also top 5 in the nation in kills as well. 2-0 early. The Tritons are on top. Bria Sandifer, here comes her second serve of the match. Gets the floater over early. Tobin will go up with it. She gets blocked by Steffes. Steffes and Alherty were there. They're not going to let it get past their wall. Alicia Johnson now trying to get her second assist of the game. Caitlin Steffes' kill was saved by the libero. Bailey Dugan has an answer as well. Steffes comes back down and sends it to the court. 3-0, the Tritons are leading. I'd like to welcome everyone from all over to welcome into the broadcast on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Listen to Hank Ambrose. I'll be the play-by-play for you guys today. As that serve is going to go over the line, the first point awarded to NIACC now, 3-1. We also have our first substitution in our starting rotation today, as we'll see Sandifer come out for Bailyn Johnson. Got both Johnsons out on the court now. That dynamic duo has been with the Tritons for 3 seasons now, as they're all-timers here for us. NIACC now. They're going to get it off the fingertips of Alicia Johnson. Alicia Johnson just not tall enough to send it back over to the net. She'll get stuffed at where she was standing. It'll be 3-2. Tritons have the lead, but a 2-point run now for NIACC. Alherthy to send it down. No point awarded. Alicia Johnson, she'll set it up for Steffes. Steffes. All she needed was a light touch on the volleyball to hit it on the top index finger of Grace Tobin as it bounced down to the court. It's 4-2. The Tritons have the lead, and Alicia Johnson is to serve. Alicia Johnson, now she puts a really nice spin on the ball. Look at that. Nice little line drive, and it just dies right when it crosses over the net. Makes it really hard for the front 3 for NIACC to keep the momentum going and try to start a rally with her serve. She'll get another crack at serving after the point was awarded to the Tritons. The score, 5-2. First to get 3 sets will win the match today, and they'll move on to the winner of DMACC and Southeastern. Brooke Dobson, who just checked in, she's going to get stuffed at the net as well. Maybe that's going to be a wake-up call for the 17-year-old freshman for the Iowa Central Tritons. She's been a star. You can tell a lot of her game has been emulated and influenced by Caitlin Steffes, future Iowa Central Triton. She's going to come up in a big leadership role next season, but today, playoff start, they got one thing on their mind. National tournament. Here we go, Steffes. She's going to lay down and get another point for the Tritons, her 3rd point scored. Off of her 3rd kill, she'll also get a chance at serving, 6-3. Here comes the substitution on NIACC side now. They'll sub 2 out. Libero will come back in, as they want to pair her against Bailyn Johnson. One of the best volleyball players to get digs I've ever seen in a collegiate uniform. Haley Alherthy and Brooke Dobson, they're going to go up with the pair. Too much of a wall to get past them. Point awarded Tritons, 7-3. Here comes Steffes, second serve. She's going to target over to the strong side of the net. Setting up for Tobin, and she'll get blocked by Alherthy for the second time in a row. Haley Alherthy, she's getting that hot hand. It's warming up here in Hodges Fieldhouse. Here comes Steffes. Third serve, the score, 8-3 here in the first set. Miscommunication by NIACC, and that will bring the lead to 6 for the Iowa Central Tritons. So that was Grace Tobin tried to set up Kayla Kashub on that last assist. Didn't pan out too well. Oh, and they sent it over quickly, but the awareness by Steffes to keep it in play. Haley Alherthy cannot get a good jump on the ball. It'll land right in front of her, hitting the net. That'll bring the score 9-4. NIACC now, they're going to serve. Serving for them, number 8, the Froshmore, Riley Wetlaufer. And what I mean by Froshmore is because of the COVID season, she gets an extra year of eligibility. That's why we have some 3-year starting players for the Iowa Central Tritons. And a big, big kill by Brooke Dobson, the freshman. Some substitutions will come out. Haley Alherthy and Bria Sandifer will come out. We will see Angel Baylark and Jory Hayek come in. Jory Hayek didn't get the start today, but she was one of the best players in the weekend tournament 2 weeks ago, hosted by the Iowa Central Tritons in Fort Dodge, Iowa. Is that loft pass not going to work out for NIACC? The Trojans are down 11-4 as Iowa Central Tritons are home and they're on top. Here comes our libero. Baylin Johnson, she's going to serve it over, put a nice spin on the ball. Setting up the other way. Angel Baylark went up to block it, but she didn't need to as she got the assist via the net. 12-4. The first timeout will be burned by the NIACC Trojans. So far, the Tritons playing really good, and this is kind of what we've expected so far. We know that the Tritons, they've beat NIACC 3 times already this season thus far. Each time has been a sweep. 2 of those matches were hosted here at Hodges Fieldhouse in Fort Dodge, Iowa. And you know what? They're trying to go for 4. They're going to take a timeout. I'm going to take one with them. We'll be right back with more Triton Volleyball after the short break.
Baylin Johnson continuing service for the Tritons.
We're back after the timeout. The score 12-4 as Iowa Central Tritons are on top, and not only that, but they have the serve in their possession. Baylin Johnson, she'll loft one over. It's kind of a slow time and roll, but oh, what a great save. What a dig by NIACC, but it's not going to work out in their favor as Angel Baylark will be rewarded with a block. Now, she sent it down fiercely down to the court, but a great save by Tobin, who somehow got it back up. But Angel Baylark sent it down 2 times in a row. That's the 13th point for the Tritons. Jory Hayek, she's going to lunge at one. Ooh. Dangerous lunge as it went over towards the lineskeeper. She's okay. She'll get back up. The score 13-5. As NIACC, they only have 1 point awarded by kill. Every single other one has came off the mistake of an Iowa Central Triton. Grace Tobin to serve now. Tobin's serve goes over the line, and it will be nowhere. That'll be headed for Humboldt, Warren indoors. 14-5, the Tritons will keep the lead. And we'll see a substitution. Brooke Dobson will come out. Bailey Dugan, the sophomore, will come back in for the Iowa Central Tritons. Ooh. And that one net planted right away. That's okay. We just started volleyball today. We got a long weekend and a lot of volleyball to cover here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Make sure you guys stick with me throughout the whole ride as I'll be commentating each and every match, a total of 3. Alicia Johnson will set up for Jory Hayek. Hayek, with her leaping ability, will get up and get it over the net and be awarded with the point for the Iowa Central Tritons. 15-6 is the score. Jory Hayek, so impressive. She's a player, didn't get the start last season, came in, had a lot to prove. She's starting in and out of the starting rotation for the Iowa Central Tritons. Didn't get the start today, but has 2 points awarded for her. She just lunged at that one. She won't get the dig. She had a ferocious scream down there. 15-7. Samantha Coron, who got the first point for NIACC, she'll serve now. Coron will go over. Jory Hayek with the dig. She'll set it up for Baylark. Baylark, soft touch there. Baylark with the block, sent it over on the second effort. Baylark tried to go up with it again, but it went through her arm. 2 points in a row for NIACC, 15-8. So we'll see Coron. She'll get her second serve for NIACC. Ooh, and Angel Baylark's foot almost kept it alive. 15-9. They're going to say it touched the floor before it ended up on Baylark's foot. It'll go back to NIACC. 3 points in a row for the Trojans. That's the most so far in this set. Alicia Johnson now sending it over to Steffes. Steffes, nice dig by their Librero. Tobin now, she'll go up with it. Oh, and what a bounce off of the net. It went directly into the net, but it took a bounce off of it and rolled onto the Triton side where no one was there. 15-10, Trojans, they're still alive. They're coming back into this one. They're marching away to a 4-point run. It'll go up. Steffes will come down with it. Oh, and what a save that time by number 16 on the Trojan side, Tegan Barkema. Oh, Steffes, she'll get blocked. Don't see that often. Here comes NIACC, and Sarah Horn and the ladies, they're going to call a timeout. Because that was rightly deserved there. 15-11 is NIACC. They just went on a 6-point run. Their longest of set number 1. Still got a lot of volleyball to be played, folks. They took a timeout on the court. Let's take one with them. We're going to be back with more volleyball action after the short break. Otherwise, stick around here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Welcome back, Triton Nation. You listen to Hank Ambrose on the call for the Iowa Central Tritons and all around the whole 11A regional basketball tournament hosted in Fort Dodge, Iowa at Hodges Field House. Whoa, what a great serve. Look at the spin on that. Tobin is on fire. Tobin and Samantha Coron, the two leaders for NIACC, they get awarded another point. That's 7 in a row for the Trojans. 15-12 now. Coron is hot. Number 4 will go over. The Tritons now, they're going to plan the attack over towards Steffes. I've noticed the Triton game plan, they've had a lot more of those softer touches than we've been used to seeing of those thunderous throwdowns earlier on, midway through the season. But from their wing players, Steffes and Alicia Johnson and even Haley Alherthy, I've noticed a few times they've just kind of barely grazed the ball to send it over, trying to run a little fake. 16-12 now is Bria Sandifer. She started the game serving. She's going to come back at her second serve in the first set. Volleyball struck way over the line. It's a point awarded to the Tritons. 17-12. And just when you thought the Trojans were going on a run to come back and take the lead for the first time in this set, the Tritons going to stop them. Access denied. Sandifer, she'll send it over. It'll bounce near the line but go out of bounds, out of play. Trojans, they'll take it back over. Tegan Barkema to serve, 17-13. Great dig that time by Hayek, and now Steffes. There's that thunderous throwdown. She'll get it down to the ground, 18-13. Tritons want to pull away with this one. Tell you what, once they hit 20, then you got to think that they can get to 25 and take the first set. It's Triton sideline. They're getting hyped as well, and they've been so much fun to watch all season long, too, coming up with their own rants and cheers for the Iowa Central Tritons. It's really elevated the atmosphere here in Hodges Fieldhouse. So that point awarded to the Iowa Central Tritons as it was struck out of bounds. 19-13 now. Here comes Alicia Johnson, her second serve. Get her over to a winger. Going up with it, Tobin. Nice save that time by Brooke Dobson. Here comes Steffes. She'll post it up in the corner. They're going to say it got pinned right in the weak side, the top weak side. Pinpoint accuracy by Caitlin Steffes. Tritons, they get to 21st. It's 20-13. Alicia Johnson with it. That was a sky serve right there. Jory Hayek now, she'll save it up. Going the other way. Haley Alherthy had the right authority on it, but sent it out of bounds. Not enough accuracy. That'll make it 20-14. Volleyball was struck over towards the NIACC sideline. Kaylee Olendijk now. She'll try to serve it over. It's going to graze the top net and fall on the NIACC side, 21-14. Tritons just need 4 more points to take set number 1. And Caitlin Steffes is to serve. She's leading the Tritons in points so far in set number 1. She wants to put it away for the light blue. Alicia Johnson. She'll save that, set it up for the freshman, Dobson. Trying to send it down. Can't get it to go her way. Tobin now. She sent it over to Steffes. Here comes Johnson to Hayek. They're going to say it went out of bounds. Just went over the line. If it was just a foot away, it would have been a point for the Iowa Central Tritons. 21-15. Riley Wetlaufer, her first serve, grazed the top of the net, fell on the NIACC side. Her second will go over. Wetlaufer setting up Tobin, great save. As Hayek had to do a 360 to save that one. Here we go now. Alicia Johnson, diving attempt. Can't keep the ball on course. It'll go out of bounds. And on the home side, where the Triton fans are cheering on the Iowa Central women's volleyball team. 21-16. It's just a 5-point lead for the Tritons. And NIACC is brewing up a storm. Wetlaufer serve. Goes over. Steffes. Oh, what a save by Balin Johnson. Johnson to Johnson. And gets it over the net. Going the other way now. Balin Johnson lunged at the ball to save it, but struck her right in the elbow. Couldn't get her right hand placement down to keep the ball up and alive. That'll bring it 21-17. Wetlaufer to go over. KT Steffes to save. Johnson over to Hayek. Hayek so dominant in that corner. She's exactly where she needs to be. Oh, Balin Johnson, she'll get it sent down. Brooke Dobson going for the second effort. She can't save it. 21-18, and this is the best that the NIACC Trojans have done against the Iowa Central Tritons. They've yet to have the lead once in this beginning set here for the Region 11A tournament, but the Tritons looking like they're off to a little bit slower start these last 2 timeouts. Folks, we're going to keep it right here. I want to talk a little bit about NIACC and their season so far. If you heard me earlier, they've lost 7 matches in a row. Now the Tritons, they've lost just 7 sets all season long, so if that doesn't tell the story of the tape heading into the very first matchup of the Region 11A tournament, and I don't know what else could. As the Tritons, they got their 28th sweep on the season the last time they had played the NIACC Trojans for their weekend invitational tournament just 2 weeks ago. They're 28th on the season. As the huddles will break and we'll go back to volleyball action here in Hodges Fieldhouse. A score 21-18. On the court for the Tritons, Alicia Johnson, Dobson, Haley Alherthy, Steffes, Balin Johnson, and Jory Hayek. We got all sophomores and 1 freshman out on the court. Alicia Johnson, she'll set it up for Steffes. She's going to loft it over. Corone trying to put it in the corner. She can't. Hayek now. Going haywire. They're going to say it got down. That's a point for the Tritons. Looks like the timeout worked out in the Triton favor. 22-18. We'll have two substitutions Al Harathy will come out. Angel Baylark will come on. Here we go now. Corone to Grace Tobin. Assist. And that duo, they're on fire. 22-19 is the score. The Iowa Central Tritons going to have to go back to playing defense. Grace Tobin with it. She'll get the serve. KT Steffes. She'll get it down. Angel Baylark. Here she comes. She wants the call again, but no. Lisa Johnson's got a trick up her sleeve. What a great save, by the way, by NIACC right there. There you go, Angel Baylark. If she's not going to get the first kill, she'll get the second one. That touches her hand, that's for sure. 23-19. Brooke Dobson will come out. Here comes Bailey Dugan. Last time we saw Bailey Dugan, she got on her first serve, but didn't get over the net. That one will. Ooh, Jory Hayek. A little out of positioning there, and now NIACC, they'll get to 20 for the first time all season long against an Iowa Central set, 23-20. Looks like there's a wet spot on the floor. Maybe Jory thought she slept up a little bit. She'll clean it up. Okay, huge first set. Who's going to set the tone for the rest of this match? Of the first round of the Region 11A tournament in Fort Dodge, Iowa. Libero will go over. Our libero will save it. It's Johnson. Angel Baylark. Wow. The vertical. She'll go up with it, and now the Tritons are at a set point. 24-20. Jory Hayek to serve for the Iowa Central Tritons. Just make it pretty, Hayek. She'll get it over. Corone will set it up now. It'll go towards the libero, and it'll go out of bounds. The first set is going to go to the Iowa Central Tritons. 25-20 is the end result of the very first set in the Region 11A tournament. Wow, what a set to be seen so far here in Fort Dodge, Iowa. So far, I'm a little more impressed by NIACC rather than the Iowa Central Tritons, because to me, this is a match that the Iowa Central Tritons are just going to use to warm up the engine and get ready for the rest of the tournament. You know, they're a really, really good volleyball team. Tritons have lost just once so far on the season, and it was to number 1 ranked Cowley. They were ranked number 1 in Division II Iowa Central Women's Volleyball for over a month and a half before they lost at that same invitational tournament where they last bested the NIACC Trojans. The Trojans, though, they've really impressed me. They got to 20 points for the first time in a set against the Iowa Central Tritons. They'll lose that one. That will make it 22 sets in a row they have lost for the NIACC Trojans, but I don't know. They've came into this one with some tenacity. They won a victory. They won an upset against Iowa Central Tritons. Let's see what it pairs to at the beginning of set number 2. Got a short break here on the court. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back for more Triton Nation action on Triton Nation's YouTube channel.
Jory Hayek starting in the set 2 for the Tritons.
Welcome back, Triton Nation. We got more Triton volleyball here at the start of set number 2. The Tritons are leading in this first matchup here for the Region 11A tournament. 1-0 as the first set just concluded against the Trojans. As the Trojans, they lost 20-25 against Iowa Central Tritons. They'll get the first point and the first lead on the day for them at the beginning of set number 2. The score 1-0. The Trojans are on top. Serving first for the Trojans, going to be 16, Tegan Barkema. Barkema will send it over to Hayek, and now Johnson to Steffes, one of the best pairings in all of NJCAA volleyball. They'll be rewarded a point. The score will go 1-1. Now Bria Sandifer, who's had an excellent role. She started most games as our starting server for the Iowa Central Tritons. She'll serve that one. It's going to go over the line. The point will be awarded to the Trojans. Tritons down 1-2. Sandifer will come back out. Balin Johnson will check back in. Serving next, Kaylee Olendijk. My apologies. Kaylee Olendijk. Next on the serve, she's going to send it up. Ooh, going to hit the line. You know, I've noticed that with NIACC. They haven't had enough power to send it over the net. They've struggled a little bit with that, with the ball falling on their own side, and you got to get the serve over in one hit, so you can't rebound after that. So that'll bring the score 2-2. Alicia Johnson to serve next. And the sideline, they're having fun. They're going crazy. As Iowa Central Tritons, one thing's for certain, they love volleyball here in Fort Dodge, Iowa. Point awarded to NIACC. Once again, they'll get their third lead and their third point, 3-2 against the Tritons. Wetlaufer to serve next for the Trojans. She'll get it over. Jory Hayek, the first on the dig once again. We've seen that very often. She might end the day with the most amount of digs. Tobin, look at that power, but look at that save. Tobin says, I got one for you, but Balin Johnson's got one for you better. What a dig. Tritons can't capitalize on Balin Johnson's dig. It'll be 2-4. Trojans take the lead. Their first lead past 1 point. The score 4-2. Wetlaufer, she'll get another crack at serving. It'll go over. Steffes with the save. Johnson will send it back to Hayek. Hayek, wow. The ball died at the other end of the net. Luckily for the Iowa Central Tritons, they'll be rewarded their third point of the second set. KT Steffes over the net. Look at that placement. I mean, that came down like a little airstrike. Perfectly went over the net and swooped way down to the floor. And there was not a single volleyball player on NIACC's side to recover. 4-4. Tritons looking for their first lead in the second set. Wow. Coron. Balin Johnson. Another save. Johnson with 3 in a row. Jory Hayek. She's going to be denied at the net. 4-5, and now the NIACC Trojans, they'll keep their lead. Tritons so far. To me, NIACC, they're playing really good so far, knowing they come into this tournament 15-24 on the season. I think the Tritons are a little shocked at the beginning of the first match. Alherathi to send it over. Balin Johnson, she'll keep it alive. Johnson to Johnson, and now Steffes pins it up in the corner. They're going to say it's marked down. Great call by the line judge, 5-5. Pinpoint accuracy. Wow. Balin Johnson now going the other way, setting it up. KT Steffes going over to Alicia Johnson. Brooke Dobson, yes. Brooke Dobson. She's going to climb the ladder, bring it back down, and spike it to the court. Tritons, they'll take their first lead in the second set, 6-5. Balin Johnson, here comes her second serve. It'll go over. Ooh, and they're going to say, man, that was close. It was close to touching the line, that's for sure, but they're going to say point awarded to the Tritons. The score is 7-5. Johnson will get it over the net. Tobin's hit They're going to say they're wanting it to hit off the fingertip of a Triton, and it's not gonna. That'll actually bring the score 7-5. Bailyn Johnson with it, her third serve. Look at the wall. Brooke Dobson, Angel Baylark went up together on a date, and they're going to send it back down on the NIACC side, coming away with another point for the Tritons, 8-5. Bailyn Johnson, way to go over. She'll get the save, set it up to the other Johnson, and now Dobson. Send it over to the NIACC side. Tobin trying to recover. Angel Baylark. She's got bunnies. She's too light on her feet. She's floating, man. 9-5. Johnson will go over now. Her fourth serve in a row. And this is exactly what the Tritons needed, as Angel Baylark will get the second block in a row for the Iowa Central Tritons. The score is 11-5 on the scoreboard. And now NIACC, that's right, you burn those timeouts. You're going to need it after the Tritons just went on a 7-point run. So I'll tell you what, so far the Tritons took them a little point or two to rev up the engine, but once they did, they really put it together. They have gone on a 7-point run, 11-5 in Hodges Fieldhouse. They took a timeout on the court. Let's take one with them. We'll be back with more volleyball action for the Region 11A tournament in Fort Dodge, Iowa.
Johnson will be continuing service over the Tritons.
Welcome back, Triton Nation, for more Iowa Central Volleyball. Wow. Brownie sounding off the siren. Looked like he didn't mean to press that. Regardless, the score is 11-5 in Hodges Fieldhouse. We are broadcasting in Fort Dodge, Iowa on the Iowa Central campus. Beautiful day to play Triton volleyball. Oh, wow, and it looks like the timeout from NIACC worked out in their favor. Samantha Corin will get the first point in NIACC in over 7 points. We will see a substitution, a new player checking in for the first time today, Kyla Moore. The libero, she'll serve for NIACC. Going over, Jory Hayek with the dig. Brooke Dobson comes up. It's going to hit the ceiling, stay in play here. Nice little hit over in the corner from Barkema. Now Jory Hayek. Her kill attempt went over towards the NIACC sideline. As the Tritons, they'll give up another point to score 11-7. Steffes sending over to Johnson, and now Baylark. Way to go down with it. The score is now 12-7. Bailey Dugan, she'll come back in to serve. That's been her primary role today. She'll get it over, and now setting up Tobin. She'll go over to Coron. Alicia Johnson, she's going to Baylark. Thirteen to 7. They're patting heads on the sideline. Molly McCauley is getting really into it over there. KT Steffes with the save. Johnson will have it and send it over to Jory Hayek. Nice little handoff touch. The Tritons get another point awarded to them, 14-7. As they duplify the Trojan lead. Johnson Another save behind the back. Did it hit off the hand of a NIACC player? No. Yes, it did. 15-7 the score. Late call on the court. Said they hit it off the hand of Carone. They'll go the other way. Bailey Dugan. Send it over to Alicia Johnson. She'll try to pin it in the corner, but we have a player there. It was Tobin. Wow, Angel Baylark. Man, I tell you what, it always looks like she's bouncing on a trampoline over on her end. I got to sit down with her earlier in the season. Got a broadcaster on Moments with Montalto. If you don't know, folks, Moments with Montalto is a show on 88.1 The Point every single Monday night at 7 p.m. I sit down with Coach Montalto, Coach Horn, and now, beginning this week, I'll get a chance to sit down with the head coaches of the women's, men's, and the guys' wrestling team as well on campus here at Iowa Central, as the score will extend to 17-7, a double-digit lead now for the Iowa Central Tritons. But like I was saying, I'm going to add basketball and wrestling to the mix on the Moments with Montalto show every single Monday night, 7 p.m. on 88.1 The Point. Make sure you guys check it out. We have a really fun time. I host the show. We talk Triton sports from around the area, and tell you what, it's getting to that fun point in the season where the Triton football regular season is starting to wrap up. Tritons have a really good matchup today against Iowa Western on the road. Iowa Western, they're ranked number 2, as Iowa Central Tritons are ranked number 6. They got to be top 4 to make the playoffs in the NJCAA. They're going to try to keep their season alive today. I got to tell you guys what, if you do miss any of the broadcast, make sure you check that out. Moments with Montalto every single Monday night. 17-7 after NIACC has called a timeout, as the Tritons have extended the lead by 10 points in Hodges Fieldhouse, as they're on fire. Big thanks to Bailey Dugan coming out on the court and making that possible. She's laid the pavement, if you will, for the Iowa Central women's team. Starting with the serve this set. Oh, nice little hit by Meyer, but it's going to go out of bounds. 18-7. Tritons playing a little bit more like themselves halfway through this set than they were at the beginning of set number 2. Bailey Dugan, she'll set it up the other way. And a block by Hayek and Baylark. And a block by the net. Grace Tobin cannot elevate the ball high enough to get it over. 19-7. Bailey Dugan now. Grace Tobin, nice little save behind the back. Bailyn Johnson's got one in return. Steffes. She'll send it over, but it'll be denied at the net. The score will stay 19 points for the Tritons, and the Trojans will move it back up to 8. Samantha Corone now. Her and Tobin, the dynamic duo in set number 1. They haven't been able to have the same language in this one. 20-8, it'll bounce off the fingertips of a Trojan winger. And now the Tritons are just 5 points away at taking set number 2. Jory Hayek. Her serve goes over. And not even an attempt on the save there off of the fingertips of Tegan Barkema. 21-8. It's time to get serious. All business day for the Iowa Central Tritons in their light baby blue. Jory Hayek will go over the net. No. She'll get denied. Last 2 serves for the Tritons both ended in a result of the net being in the way. 21-9. Barkema, who recently lost the point for Trojans, she will serve it. KT Steffes will send it down and around the net. 22-9. We have some substitutions coming on the court. Let's see. Bailyn Johnson, Angel Baylark to come out. Haley Alharathy and Bria Sandifer are going to be the closers in set number 2. Sandifer, arguably one of the better servers on this Iowa Central women's team. She starts every single match as the beginning server. And look at the block in between my commentary. I can't get 5 words out before the Tritons get another block. Such a heavily defensive-oriented team. 23-9. Sandifer's second serve. Gonna go over. Coron setting it up for 13. They will say, they're gonna say it went off the hand of Sandifer. As a Triton fan, I may be biased, but to me it looked like it went through her arm. But I tell you what, the Tritons are just 2 points away from getting set number 2 compared to 15. I'm not going to complain in the booth. 23-10. Here comes a serve by Kaylee Olendijk. Johnson to go over. Caitlin Steffes gets the kill. 24-10, and it is set point once again for the Iowa Central Tritons.
Alicia Johnson serving set point.
Alicia Johnson, she wants to be the closer. Let's see if she can do it. Nice little spin on the ball. Tobin will send it up. Dobson, she'll save it. Here it comes now for Hayek. Let's see. They're going to say it's going to go towards NIACC, 24-11. Triton's got to close out this set playing defense. Serving for NIACC, it's going to be Riley Wetlaufer. Alicia Johnson to Johnson. Ooh, going to save it, Brooke Dobson. They're going to say illegal touching as it crossed the net, came back on the Triton side. It'll be 24-12. Net violation. Wetlaufer. She'll get it over. Jory Hayek now. Getting the assist for Steffes. Yes. And the Tritons take set number 2. That was smooth like butter. Tell you what, the Tritons were dominant, and set number 2 played a lot more like themselves, and I think NIACC played a little bit more like themselves as well, as they played great in the first set, but couldn't match up against the defensive Iowa Central Tritons, ranked number 2 in all of NJCAA women's volleyball. Tell you what, the Tritons are going to try to get the sweep against NIACC for the 4th time this season, and just one more set, but they took a quick break to get some refreshments up in the court. We're going to take one with them. We'll be back with more Triton Nation volleyball here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel.
Point will be serving to start the 3rd set for NIACC.
Triton Nation, we're back at Hodges Fieldhouse, tuned in to Hank Ambrose on the call for the Iowa Central women's volleyball team. I'm actually going to be giving you all of the commentary throughout the whole weekend Regional 11A tournament. We're going to start off set number 3 as the Tritons will get the first point after the net assisted the Tritons and actually blocked it. Way to go. 1-0. Tritons just one set away from getting the 4th sweep on the season against the NIACC Trojans. NIACC, they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. Do or don't here in Fort Dodge, Iowa. Alicia Johnson set it up for Steffes. It's going to go out of bounds. It went out of bounds. That nearly could have been interference by the scorekeeper, but no, they're going to say it. Point awarded for the Tritons. They're going to say it went way out of bounds. 2-0. We're going to resume volleyball action. Sandifer getting the serve. It's going to go off of the elbow of the libero. 3-0. As our sideline, they're getting hyped. Woo! That's the big call on the sideline when we got Sandifer serving it. And it's blocked by Alherathi. Play still alive for NIACC. Bailey Dugan. Alicia Johnson, what a touch on the volleyball. Ball awareness is insane. Alicia Johnson posted in the corner. Oh, and Tobin's diving dig is not enough. The Tritons, they're going to extend their lead 4-0. Grace Tobin, A-plus effort though. She sprung out for that one. Couldn't keep it inside the rectangle. Sandifer, two-hand touch. She'll get it over the net. 5-0. And Sandifer, all she had to do was place it on the left weak side where no one was standing. Took one bounce off the net, pummeled down to the court. 5-0. Sandifer will go over now. Jory Hayek. Assisted. Haley Alherathi. Sending it down with authority. Haley, way to go. Here goes 6-0. Our next match today, the second of the day, it's going to be DMACC against Southeastern. We're going to stream that here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. I'll give you the play-by-play for that. Another diving attempt, and the Trojans are yet to score in the third set. 7-0, they got to burn a timeout. They don't want to go down like this. The Trojans, they need to put it together if they want a chance to survive against the Iowa Central Tritons. I'm going to conclude the rest of the first match in today's volleyball game, and I'll tell you what, we're going to give you the post-game afterwards as well. Stick with me here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel for the conclusion of the Iowa Central Tritons taking on the NIACC Trojans. Welcome back, Triton Nation. Tuned in to Hank Ambrose on the call for the Iowa Central Tritons as they pair up against the NIACC Trojans in round number 1 of the Region 11A tournament hosted in Fort Dodge, Iowa. And now the Trojans, that timeout's going to go beneficiary towards them. They get their first point of set number 3. Bria Sandifer, she'll check back out as we'll see Bailyn Johnson come back in. 7-1. Barkema will be on the serve. She'll go over. Now the Trojans, they have a lot of pressure to keep their season alive. Do or don't here in Fort Dodge, Iowa. Grace Tobin wants it. She had 2 great lunging save attempts just a moment ago. Both of them went unsuccessful, but she's putting her heart on the line for the NIACC Trojans. Tegan Barkema now, her second serve will go over. Steffes. Trojans don't have an answer for that. Got too much power on that swing. 8-2.
Alicia Johnson serving.
Alicia Johnson now will be serving for the Iowa Central Tritons. She was the final server to close off set number 2. This will be the 8th match lost in a row for the NIACC Trojans if they do lose in this set. Brooke Dobson, her kill will go successful. She's 1 for 1 in this set. That was the first time she touched the volleyball since halfway through the second set, but she's on fire. You can start it right back easy. 9-2 now. Alicia Johnson to serve. So it'll go over. Now Tobin, she tried to get it back for the Tritons. No. Steffes had a battle at the net with herself. Just wasn't high enough to send it on the NIACC side. It'll be 9-3. Kaylee Ollendijk now to serve for the Trojans. From the help of Brownie, the PA man for the Iowa Central Tritons. So you can hear him over our system. 9-3 is the score. Jory Hayek awarded another dig. Here we go. Grace Tobin. Man, she's got some power. She's got steam coming off of her kill. Points going to be awarded for her and the NIACC Trojans. 9-4 is your score. Going over, Bailyn Johnson. Using her inside of her elbows to save it there. Still got it to go, Grace Tobin. Man, she may be the player of the third set as she's got 3 kills in a row for the Trojans. 9-5. Grace Tobin going to be a name I'm going to be saying a lot throughout the rest of this set. From how she's playing so far as we're through 15 points here in Fort Dodge, Iowa. It'll go over. Jory Hayek. Her serve now. Nice little hit off the head of Caitlin Steffes. She'll power it down. 5-point lead, and the first time the Tritons, they'll get to double digits at the start of this third set. 10-5 is your score. Steffes' serve is going to be denied at the net. Trojans didn't even have to get involved to be awarded a point. 10-6. Letwaffer will come back in. She was the last person to serve in set number 2. The ball was not rolling her way, if you will. Alicia Johnson to Alharathi. She's 1 for 2 in the third set. She's going to get a rest. She'll be subbed out. Angel Baylark is going to come in for her, and Bria Sandifer will be sent back to the bench. 11-6. Going over, here comes the rally for the Trojans. Tobin. Brooke Dobson, she's aware enough, and she's going to get awarded with the kill. No. Going to go unsuccessful, but the ball stays alive. Oh, wow. Jory Hayek. Little slight hit there. Barely grazed over the net, but it went straight down at about a 45-degree angle, and that's what awarded the Tritons their 12th point, 12-6. Going over, it's going to, hit off the head of Baylark. She's okay. Team's going to check on her. Jeez. Triton tough, she is. 12-7 is your score. She's going to laugh it off with Alicia Johnson, actually. Tobin going to go over with it. Oh, my goodness. She sniped it right in the corner. 12-8. Grace Tobin has 5 points awarded for herself and the NIACC Trojans as the score is 12-8. So I've been a part of 3 total broadcasts with Grace Tobin. This is her best set so far from what I've seen from her. Jory Hayek going to send it over the net. It's going to be marked down off of the knee of Tobin. 13-8 your score. The Tritons have a 5-point lead. Bailey Dugan now going to serve as Brooke Dobson will come out. Balin Johnson goes up with it. Jeez, Jory Hayek now. She'll send it over. And no one called out the ball, so the point and the ball is going to fall on NIACC's side, 14-8. Dugan going to send it over. Going to go up. Nice save by Steffes. Alicia Johnson now. Gets the assist? No. Baylork, though, with a great save. Alicia Johnson, she'll keep it alive. Hayek, she's going to send it over to the side of NIACC, and there gets the point for Jory Hayek, 15-8. This is a great team effort. You're just 10 points away from getting your 29th sweep of the season. The Tritons can do it. Jory Hayek going up with it. Point NIACC. 15-9. Emily Winapple now. Get a serve for the Trojans. Starting Librero for them. It'll go over. Angel Baylork. Here she comes. Oh, my gosh. Man. She was running at that volleyball. She was on course. She knew exactly what she wanted to do, but the Trojans knew as well what she wanted to do. They had a double team on her. 15-10 is her score. Alicia Johnson. They're going to run the same play, and this time Angel Baylork will get the kill. 16-10 now. Jory Hayek. She'll serve for the Tritons. Pin it in the deep corner. Oh, Caitlin Steffes can't read the net properly. It's going to fall on the Triton side. That happens. Mental mistake. It's okay. The Tritons, they're going to keep the lead. Jory Hayek. I see her over there. She really wanted to serve again. 16-11. Samantha Corin, probably the second best player for the Trojans today, hasn't had a lot of voice in the second and third set. 17-11, the ball will end up on the Trojan side. Bria Sandifer now. She set the tone for the Iowa Central Tritons, starting at serving today, and she's going to roll it on and on over the net. Point awarded for the Tritons. That was close. That was close to touching the hand of Alicia Johnson. They're going to say that it didn't. 18-11. 7 points away from a first round victory. Sandifer serve goes over. Coron. Ooh. Kyla way to go. 18-12. Going back over now, we're looking at Alicia Johnson. She'll send it up for Alherthy. She'll just poke one on over. Going the other way now. Jory Hayek, her kill, going to go over towards the NIACC coach after a hit off the hand of Tobin, 19-12. This very well may be the final game for the Trojan sophomores. A part of this starting lineup. Tritons are out there. Here we go. Alicia Johnson. She'll serve one over. It's going to end up going out of bounds. 19-13. The hopes are still alive for the Trojans. Kaylee Olendyke will get the serve. It's manageable. You can come back in this one if you're rooting for the Trojans. She'll try to go over. Jory Hayek going to set it up for Johnson. Johnson to Johnson. She'll punch one over. Oh, man, what a spike. Alicia Johnson, she'll go to Dobson. Dobson going to have to save it on a second effort. Alicia Johnson now pinning it in the corner. Diving effort. 6-on-4 opportunity, no. This is the, wow, this is the biggest rally we've seen so far. The biggest volley. Grace Tobin, she'll get it over. Switch possessions 7 times now, make it 8. Tobin, she'll send it down. Ooh, hit off the line judge and goes out of bounds. 20-13. They got a good laugh on the court there. Grace Tobin has a very powerful swing and kill motion. She sent that one near the corner, but the line judge was right there to take the shot. He is okay. 20-13 is your score. Tobin's tip, not good enough. It'll be 21-13. 4 points away. You got Caitlin Steffes serving for the Iowa Central Tritons. And you got the NIACC Trojans burning possibly their final timeout for the 2021 season. Tritons been dominant in the second and third set. Took them a few tries to get going, actually, in set number 2, but they're on fire now. Let's see if they can close out and sweep NIACC for the 4th time today after the short break. For more NJCAA volleyball action, stick with me here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel.
Caitlin Steffes will continue to serve for the Tritons.
Welcome back, Triton Nation. I'm going to close out the first match of today's contest in the Regional 11A tournament. As the Trojans timeout, not going to work out in their favor. The Tritons will go on top, 22-13. Caitlin Steffes is serving for the Iowa Central Tritons. She wants to close this one out. Just 3 points away from getting that first victory in the first round of the regional playoffs. Dobson, she'll go up with it. Here goes the other way. Caitlin Steffes, look at the save. Oh, but it'll end up out of bounds. Steffes, what an attempt. It'll be 22-14 now. They'll go the other way. Steffes is set up now. Going up and over. Goes over the head of Steffes. She played a little too close to the ball. It'll be 22-15. Harathy's pass will get over. They're going to pin it in the corner. Waiting on the call. It's going to be awarded to the Tritons. 23-15. Haley Alharathy, Bria Sandifer subbed out. Angel Baylark, Jory Hayek will come in. Balin Johnson serving. Starting libero, 3-year starter for the Iowa Central Tritons, wants to close it. But Baylark goes up. Johnson with the serve. And now Johnson with the save. Oh, NIACC gets awarded the point. Net interference, it'll be 23-16. Coach Horn looking for the call. She's asking about it. She's talking it over with her players, and she'll say, okay. Lisa Johnson evidently hit it twice. 23-16. Go over, but not over the net. That was Grace Tobin. Possibly her final serve as a Trojan. 24-16, the Iowa Central Tritons are at match point. Bailey Dugan serving for the Iowa Central Tritons. The crowd is loud, and the sideline for the Triton ladies are standing on their feet. Balin Johnson gets a dig. Alicia Johnson sends one over, and she'll close it out for the Iowa Central Tritons. As they'll get a round 1 victory, and they're going to pack the NIACC Trojans, sending them home for the 4th time this season. The 4th sweep against the NIACC Trojans, courtesy of the Iowa Central Tritons. And as well as that, that will be the 8th loss in a row for the Trojans. Tritons, they're going to keep it rolling. They're going to stay as one of the best teams in all of NJCAA volleyball. Tell you what, folks, we're going to be right back after the short break. We're going to watch DMACC and Southeastern, their respective volleyball teams, warm up, and then we're going to be commentating, live streaming that match as well. I'll bring you all the action for that. But my breakdown analysis for the Triton game is, I think a lot of people knew coming to this one the Tritons were the better team. Before the game, you get swept three times by a team. You think that the fourth and final time would probably have the same effect. That's exactly what happens here in Fort Dodge, Iowa at Hodges Field House. Trojans had a really good battle in set number 1. They're not going to end up getting any set to go their way, although Grace Tobin, one of the better players for the Trojans. It's going to be sad to see her go. But regardless, congratulations to the Trojans on a nice season. They're going to finish the season, let's see here, 15-25 officially. The Tritons, they're going to move up to 39-1, and they're going to stay alive. They will play the winner of this match tomorrow for that broadcast. That will be broadcasted at 1 p.m. here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Tell you what, though, the second matchup, the teams are on the court. Once again, it's Southeastern and DMACC. They're going to be warming up. We'll be back after they do warm up, and I will be giving you the play-by-play for their matchup and the post-game report and much, much more here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel.
championship game tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Here are your non-starters. First for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Blackhawks from Southeastern Community College. Number 3, Olivia Guinness. Number 4, Layla Ann Fort. Number 6, Tara Gunto. Number 8, Caitlin Pfeiffer. Number 9, Marina Lampy. Number 15, Melissa Fox. Number 16, Caitlin Sanders. Number 17, Ukulele Porto Farrell. Number 19, Tatiana Benali. Number 20, Madison Moore. Here are your non-starters for the home team, the Bears from Des Moines Area Community College. Number 1, Ivy Mearsko. Number 4, Chloe Gilgan. Number 5 is Morgan Tupper. Number 7, Anna Niehoff. Number 8, Carly Tim. Number 9, Erin Beatty. Number 11, Elizabeth Pierce. Now here's your starting rotation for Southeastern. Number 5, Julie Willett. The libero is number 7, Daya Ruiz. Number 10 is Rainey Hiskey. Number 11, Selena Sayre. Number 12, Khalees Whitehead. Number 14, Raymond Russell. And number 25 is Olivia Ashton. Blackhawks led by Michelle Glass, assisted by Daniel Coronado. Here's the starting rotation for Des Moines Area Community College, libero number 2, Rachel Eddy. Number 3 is Abigail Maui. Number 6, Sarah Hansen. Number 10, Cassidy Galloway. Number 13, Abby Allman. Number 14, Alyssa Whitehouse. And number 19 is Kylie Welch. Pairs up by Daniel Lopez, assisted by Madeline Wagner and Mario Lopez. It's time for volleyball. Let's over up here. Let's go.
Welcome back, volleyball fans, to Triton Nation's YouTube channel. You're tuned in to the Region 11A tournament here in Fort Dodge, Iowa. Listening to Hank Ambrose, that's myself on the call. Just got done calling the Iowa Central women's volleyball team. They beat NIACC. They swept them for the 4th time this season. NIACC season is over. We are now moving on to the second match in round number 1, where we'll watch Southeastern, the Blackhawks. They'll go on to take the DMACC Bears. DMACC have had a lot of recent success. They have had a coaching change now in this upcoming season, and they're still getting used to their game plan. Otherwise, they've been up and down. It is number 4 versus number 5 in the Region 11A tournament. Let's see what these girls can put together today. Once again, listen to Hank Ambrose on the call for the DMACC Bears and the Southeastern Blackhawks. It's going to be best to get to 3, 25 points per set. Let's see who's going to be starting off serving for DMACC. It's going to be number 6, Sarah Hansen. Here comes the serve. It's going to go over. End over end. Battle for the ball. Raven Russell will send it over, but it will be blocked by number 3, Abigail Mao. Great block by Mao to get the thing started here. 1-0, the DMACC Bears are up on top. I'd like to shout out my producer, graphic coordinator today, Derek Cudd, part of the TV radio production program. He's running the scoreboard and the camera work today. Thank you, Derek, for helping me out. 2-0, DMACC. They're going to add another one onto their tally. Sarah Hansen, here comes her 3rd serve of the day. We'll go over. Here comes a setup. Whoa, behind the back. I like that by number 10. That was Cassidy Galloway that almost scored for DMACC, and actually she will. Cassidy Galloway, she'll get the score down for Southeastern, 2-1. They get their first points of the contest. DMACC, now they're familiar to playing here in Fort Dodge, Iowa, but Southeastern is a volleyball team we don't get to play a whole lot. But DMACC, their team that the Tritons have played a lot of this year. The Tritons have gotten the best of them 3 times. DMACC did get 1 set against them, and actually, they're one of just a very few amount of teams to win a single set against the number 1 ranked team in Division II women's volleyball in Cowley. as they won a set at the Weekend Invitational 2 weeks ago, hosted here by the Iowa Central Tritons in Fort Dodge, Iowa, at Hodges Fieldhouse. Cat has got my tongue. We're going to get back to volleyball. Serve over by number 19, Kylie Welch. Oh, and it's going to go out of bounds. DMACC, they're on a roll. They're up 5-1 against the Blackhawks. Now, Kylie Welch, she's got a really impressive serve here. Make sure you guys check out how she serves right there. She's got very tall as well, so she doesn't have to jump too high up there to get a nice vertical, but that means with her height, she can put a nice spin on the ball. That's what she'll do. She's going to send it down to the libero, Deanna Ruiz. Nice kill attempt. They're going to say it goes out of bounds. DMACC awarded with the point. Number 25 thought that she had it. That was Olivia Ashton. Serve going over. Nice dig that time by 11. That was Selena Sire. She will get the assist for the Blackhawks. 5-2 DMACC. They're going to retain possession. They're going to retain the lead, but give up possession of the volleyball. It'll go back into the hands of Raven Russell, who got the first point for Southeastern. They're going to say it got marked down, pinned up in the corner. Raven Russell gets a point off of her serve. Didn't touch a single DMACC bear. 6-3. Raven serve is up. Nice little loft to the ball. Here comes a kill attempt. Gets sent down. They're going to say it hit off the end of a winger on Southeastern side, Tara Guntow. So DMACC get another point, 6-4. No. They're going to change. They're going to overturn it and give it back to Southeastern. It's 6-4. Big heavy block saying that touch the fingertips. Score 7-4. DMACC Bears are on top. We have some substitutions coming out. Abigail Mao will check the bench. We're going to see number 14, Alyssa Winkowitz, come back in. Didn't get the start today, but she wants her presence known. Oh, diving dig by number 2, Rachel Eddy. Almost got there in time, not quick enough. 7-5. Go up. Each team battling to survive in the playoffs, as this is day one of the start of the playoffs. 7-6. DMACC is losing control. Olivia Ashton is serving for Southeastern. See what type of serve she's got. Not a lot of spin on the ball. It went up, and it comes down. Oh, nice save by DMACC. An even better dig on Southeastern side. Dig attempt. Whoa, what a save by Eddy. Setting it down. Oh, dig goes unsuccessful for Raven. 8-6. DMACC is going to keep the lead. Have yet to give it up in the first set. Morgan Tupper next to serve for DMACC. She'll get it over. Here goes the setup now. Sending it down, and a big time block that time by Abigail Mao and Alyssa Winkowitz. Morgan Tupper, she'll retain the serve. 9-6. DMACC looking for the first double-digit point. No, it'll go 9-7. Julien Willette, she'll serve. Just barely skipped over the net, but it still got over. It's fair. And then sending it down is the substitution player, Alyssa Winkowitz. 2 points in a row off of her end. As we'll see a substitution for the Bears. Number 7 to come out, it's Anna Neos. And coming in, Cassidy Galloway. First time she checks in, gets a touch on the ball right away off of her serve. 11-7 off of a Kylie Welch block. Going to go up. Nice serve over by Galloway. Had to get the libero to get low there. And just had a little cherry pop over for the libero. That was Anna Naus. Who'll get, or not Anna, excuse me, Dariana Ruiz will get credited with the point. 11-8 now. Coming up, Welch's kill going down. 12-8. Tell you what, when DMACC is on that rally, they're one of the best teams in the NJCAA. There's a reason they're ranked number 4 today in the Region 11A tournament. Get sent over, come back down, get out of town. DMACC gets another point. They're up 5, 13-8 against the Blackhawks. Alyssa Wickets, keep it over. Here we go now with the Ravens. Setting up for Welch. Raven, nice little save right there, trying to go for a dig. Her teammates don't got her back. That's going to be a misfire by Tara Guntau. 14-8, Bears on top. Keep in mind, folks, the winner of this match will move on to the playoffs to play the Iowa Central Tritons tomorrow in the Region 11A finals for the regional finals. The 11A regional finals is how I should put it. Serving it over now, 14-9. Look at that loft. Nice little touch on the ball. Fell perfectly straight down to the surface of the floor. Abigail Mao gets her second point of the contest. Another substitution, Morgan Tupper to come out. We're going to see 13, Abby Allman, come on. And Southeastern, they're going to burn a timeout. 15-9. The Bears, they just need 10 more to secure set number 1. They've been successful so far. Let's see what Southeastern has left in the tank after the first set. For more volleyball action here, you'll be listening to myself, Hank Ambrose, on the call for the rest of today's action in Hodges Fieldhouse. Stick with me. We'll be back after the short break.
Sarah Hansen will continue to serve for DMACC.
Welcome back, Triton Nation, for the home broadcast where the DMACC Bears are taking on the Southeastern Blackhawks. Here we go. It's going to go over. Nice save by Eddie. Setting it up the other way. Send it down. Witz with a great save. Kylie Welch now. She's double-teamed, but it doesn't matter. Oh, she almost scored for her squad. It's going the other way now. We're looking at Morgan Tupper. She will get the save. And a big blast that time by number 3, Abigail Mao. It's going to be credited to the Southeastern side. 15-10. Southeastern just burned the very first timeout in the match. Let's see if they can come back and make a rally of their own. They've yet to see the lead in this one. Each team fighting for their life to move on to the next round of the playoffs. You got to win regionals to make the playoffs, folks. And tell you what, tomorrow we're going to have the regional finals broadcasted on here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Make sure you guys check it out. I'm going to be on the call. And if you miss any of the broadcasts with the Iowa Central Tritons, every single Monday night, 6 p.m., Moments with Montalto on 88.1 The Point. I sit down with the head coaches of the women's basketball team, the men's basketball team, the wrestling team, Coach Horn of the volleyball team, and Coach Montalto of the football team, and we talk Triton sports from around the area and the weekly recap. And now DMACC, after blowing 3 points in a row, they're going to use a timeout. So we'll take one with them. 15-12, DMACC keeps their lead. Welcome back after the first charge timeout to the DMACC Bears. Tell you what, the score, 15-12. DMACC has had the lead this entire first set here at Hodges Fieldhouse. They're going to lose another point. Add another to their total, 15-13. Once again, we're halfway through the first set. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to the game, to the broadcast. I'd like to thank my broadcast partner, Derek Cudd. He's helping me out with the graphics and camera work. So thank you, Derek. There we go, working the other way. Nice little dive overs, number 3. It's Abigail Mao. So the score, 16-13. After we see some substitutions, Kylie Welch will serve for the DMACC Bears. Serve coming over, Welch. Nice hit, setting it up for Mao. Mao, not enough. Eddie with a nice dig. Here we go, Petruak with the save, and here comes Raven. Raven's hit is thundering. A point for Southeastern. That'll make it 16-14. Raven Russell, double trouble. She will serve for the second time in this set. Here it comes. It goes over. It's a slow traveler. Mao's hit is good. It's going to clob between two defensive players on the Southeastern side. They're going to laugh it over. Both went up for the block and ended up making a volleyball sandwich out of that. We're going to keep playing volleyball here. 17-14, and now Eddie will be serving next for DMACC. Eddie's serve is up, trying to pin it in the corner. Ball's going to travel high into the top roof. Oh, that would have been a great save. Man, would that have been a save by Kylie Welch. Can't retain possession. It'll be 17-15 and called dead. Olivia Ashton serving it over for her second time this set. Wow, what a hit that time by Anna Nyhaus. She'll get credited with a kill. 18-15. DMACC, they're 7 points away from taking set number 1. We see some substitutions. Abby Alman will come out. Number 5, Morgan Tupper, to come in. She had 2 aces earlier. Coming in this one. Oh, Eddie. She's going to dig for it, but can't pull it out of the ground. 18-16. It's coming over. Kylie Welch trying to hit it to her teammate. Not there in time. Morgan Tupper, it flies out of bounds. Southeastern looking for their first lead in set number 1. 18-17 is your score, and this has been the closest it's been all day long. Julian Welt trying to get over the net. She fails. She goes unsuccessful. The score is now 19-17 off of the error on the Southeastern side. Cassidy Galloway will come out. G will hit it over. Let's see who they set it up to. Sis coming down, and it will be awarded to number 12. That is Kelsey Whitehead. Khalees Whitehead. That was Khalees Whitehead. The assist will be credited to Tara Guntow. Ooh. Welch with a quick decision there. She's going to keep it over the net and get a score for DMACC. 20-18, Alyssa Wenkutz will come back for the serve. She's looking for an ace. 5 points away. Wow, and a big block that time by Welch. Send it back over the net. No, thank you. Here it comes. Raven, no. Nayhouse, Cruz. What a save. It's going back now to Abigail Mao. What an electric kill, Abigail Mao. Volleyball phenom is soaring today, 21-18. She's leading the DMACC way in kills. Winkowitz will send it over, put a nice spin on the ball. Mao went up to save it, but she cannot. Welch now. She'll bounce it off the net. It's going to stand on the other end of the court. Gotta have to send it over. That was 3 hits. Here we go with the DMACC. Trying to pin it in the corner. They're going to say no. Point awarded for Southeastern, 21-19. Here comes the serve off the hand of the libero, Diana Ruiz. It's coming over now. Nice save after about traveled to the corner. Kylie Welch sent it down. That thing looked like a rock skipping on water as it just barely collided to the side of the net. That'll bring the score 22-19 in Hodges Fieldhouse. It's coming over now. Ball tipped up. It's going to end up on Southeastern's side. What a great save that time by 25. Olivia Ashton laying down the hammer, 22-20. It's neck and neck, folks. Ball will travel over. That was a quick one. Mao to set it up. They're going to pin it in the corner. Mao's on fire. She's sniping them. 23-20. Kylie Welch to serve for the DMACC Bears. She's going to send it over. The vertical on her serve is insane. Whoa. A+ effort. Really dove out for it. Not quick enough to get there in time. 23-21. It'll come over. Kylie Welch trying to set it up the other way. Behind her back, toss. Whoa, what a great block by Mao. No, it'll go out of bounds. Mao and Alman had the right idea. They're going to lose it. It's a 1-point lead by DMACC, and they're going to burn a timeout. 23-22, Southeastern. It's been neck and neck this whole entire match, but Southeastern yet to have a lead today. It's going to be a good one, folks. I'm going to give you the conclusion to set number 1 and the conclusion to the rest of the volleyball match right after the quick break. Stick with me here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel.
Continuing service for Southeastern.
Volleyball fans, we're back. Raven Russell on the serve. The score is 23-22. The DMACC Bears are up on top. They've had the lead the whole contest, and another point awarded to them. Off the hand of number 7, Anna Naus. And they're going to sub Abigail Mao out. They're going to let her rest. Subbing in for her, I'm going to see number 13 and 14 on the court, Abby Alman, Alyssa Winketts. Eddie is back there. It is set point, 24-22. Let's go. Bears in prime positioning here to set it up. Gets it thrown down. Winketts will save it. Winketts to throw it down. Winketts to get the set. Winning kill. Way to go, Winketts. 25-22. DMACC will take set number 1. Wow, what an electric first set this has been. This one seems to be like it's going to be close this entire contest. So, folks, make sure you stick around for the conclusion and what is yet to come in set number 2. I'll be back with more volleyball action here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Volleyball fans, we are back bringing you all of the broadcast action in Fort Dodge, Iowa of the Region 11A tournament, where we're currently watching the DMACC Bears take on the Southeastern Blackhawks. You're listening to Hank Ambrose, the sports director out of KICB here in Fort Dodge, Iowa. We're just waiting for set number 2 to get underway. If you missed any of set number 1, DMACC Bears, they took the victory 25-22 in a thrilling match. Southeastern yet to have the lead over DMACC Bears. Let's see if they can get started and running early. Maybe they can stifle on top over the DMACC Bears. Zero is the score to set us out for set number 2. Southeastern going to be in possession of the volleyball to start us off. Number 6 on the serve, it's Tara Guntau. Serve goes successful. Wow. Welch's kill attempt, it goes unsuccessful. It's 1-0. Southeastern has their very first lead in the match. We have an official timeout on the court. Looks like they're reviewing some stats here. Okay, it got corrected, it seems, and we'll be good to go. So 1-0 in favor of Southeastern. It's coming over. Oh, Eddie on the save. What a dig. Here it comes the other way now. Setting it up. Abby Allman is there. Kylie Welch to save it. Eddie with the diving hit. It's going to end up in favor of Southeastern 2-0 early. Hit coming over. It's going to go the other way. Welch. Her pass was through and over the net. Oh, spiked down in the corner by number 5, Julien Willett. 3-0. DMACC is struggling in set number 2 early. Hit coming over. Here we go now. Travels up in the air. Raven sends it down. 4-0. The Blackhawks are going crazy. Coming over. Eddie on the hit over. Eddie diving for the dig. She's not going to get it to go her way. 5-0. And the storm is brewing for Southeastern. Nice save right there. And that will be the first point of the set for the DMACC Bears. 5-1. It'll come over, pitch coming up, and it's coming down. Ravens, what a spin on the ball. She's got curve and velocity for Southeastern, and now she'll be serving for them. 6-1 early. Raven Russell gets another ace to add to her total. 7-1. Coming over, nice dig. Setting up the other way. Mao was there. Doesn't put any power on it. That might bite her. And the end of this. Nice save by Welch. Behind the back. It'll go up. Eddie now will find its way over to number 13. It's going to end up on their own side. Abby Allman not tough enough to send it over. The score, oh no, she was 2-7. They're going to say a net infraction. Ball hit up in the air. Abby Allman. Double A trying to send it down. DMACC with the hit over. Maybe they're sparking a run of their own. 3-7. They've had the last three. Eddie's serve. Looking for an ace. Not going to give it to her. Oh, big block that time by the wall. DMACC lacking communication as they are going to bring the lead 8-3 on Southeastern side. Serving for the Blackhawks, we'll see Olivia Ashton. DMACC setting up on the other end. As it goes through the hands and out of bounds of number 11, Selena Sire. We'll see some substitutions. Tubman will come back in and she will serve for DMACC. Coming out, 13 for DMACC, Abby Allman. 8-4 is your score of the contest. Another point awarded for DMACC. They got 2 in a row. They're trailing 8-5. A lot of volleyball to be played, folks. If you're just tuning in the broadcast, welcome. You listen to Hank Ambrose out of Triton Nation. Covering the Region 11 first round tournament hosted in Fort Dodge, Iowa. On Triton Nation's YouTube channel, point awarded for the Blackhawks, 9-5. Serving for the Blackhawks, going to be number 5, Julian Willett. She'll send it over the net. Going the other way, served back up. Let's see what she has in store for the Tritons, and ooh. They're going to say it hit off a finger. They'll call it 6-9. Cassidy Galloway to serve for the first time since the very first set. DMACC Spartan a roll. Point awarded to Southeastern. The ball just barely fell down on the strong side far end. Looks like the line judge is going to go over and talk with the head coach. They disagreed on the ball placement. Regardless, they'll give it to Southeastern, 10-6. Coming up, coming over. Nice rally working here for each side. It's coming up. Ooh, what a save that time by Mao. Kylie Welch gets in on the action. She will score for DMACC, 7-10. And now Winkets. Her serve was over. They're going to award it to DMACC. So Winkets will get another crack at serving. Her second in a row. 8-10 is your score here. Got some DMACC and Southeastern fans that made the trip over to Fort Dodge, Iowa. We got some bleachers filled here. It's good to see teams supporting each other. 8-11. is your score after the error on the DMACC side. Libero will be serving Anna Neaus. Or Diana Ruiz. I keep missing those two number 7s up. Hitting off the fingers and traveling out of bounds on the Bears side. 12-8 is your score. The Blackhawks will retain the lead and possession of the volleyball. Diana Ruiz. Send it over. Here we go. Wow. You could hear that. What a hit. Back-to-back big-time hits by Mao. She's going to add another point to the DMACC tally, 9-12. Coming over. Let's see if... oh, what a dig that time by Welch. Double A is going to get the point awarded. She pinned it up in the corner, Abby Alman. Sarah Hansen will serve for the DMACC Bears. The score, 10-12. Coming up and over now. Net infraction, point awarded to Southeastern. Pitch coming over. And sending it down on the DMACC side was Welch. Goes up with it. And a great block by Abby Alman. She's got 2 points in a row for the DMACC Bears. Kylie Welch will serve for the Bears as they go back. 13-11 is your score. DMACC is down. Point Southeastern, hit off the fingertips of an end. 14-11 is your score in Hodges Fieldhouse. Raven Russell on the serve. She got it over the net. It'll bounce, and then it'll take 2 bounces off of the chin of Mao. Double hit. That means a single point awarded to the opposing team. 15-11 is your score. Mao will get the hit to go over the net. It's traveling. Raven Russell to send it back over. There we go, the other end, diving attempt. Diana Ruiz went for the save, went incomplete. 15-12, it's going to be in possession and in the hands of Eddy. Rachel Eddy serve, looking for the ace. Not going to get it. Could get a block here. Did it touch? They're going to say it touched out of bounds. 15-13, DMACC is crawling out of their hole. As it'll come back over. Rachel Russell wants the assist, not going to get it to go her way. Rachel Eddy, she'll send it to Abby Almond. Point awarded back to DMACC. DMACC cut it to just a 1-point differential. If I'm Southeastern, you'd think that they'd burn a timeout here soon, as they've given up a 7-point lead since the last timeout. Oh, jeez. Off the head of number 6, Sarah Hansen. She appears to be okay, but took a shot. 14-16, it's going to go back to Southeastern. Olivia Ashton. has got it, goes over. Here we go. No go. The Tritons making a 1-point lead once again, 15-16. I think I said the Tritons, I meant the Bears. Tritons-Bears are bitter, bitter rivals. Both of them wear white and a blue. Forgive me on that. So used to voicing the Iowa Central Tritons in Hodges Fieldhouse, so that's why I got it mixed around. 15-16, we see number 5, Morgan Tupper, on the serve. She'll actually also get the dig. Setting it up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is number 7, Anna Niehaus, who's going to tie it up at 16. And now Southeastern finally burns that timeout. We have a tie volleyball match at 16, folks. Make sure you come back to me, as I'm going to be broadcasting the rest of today's match and be giving the post-game report afterwards here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Welcome back, Triton Nation, to your broadcast of the DMACC Bears as they're taking on the Southeastern Blackhawks in the Triton home turf in Hodges Fieldhouse, located in Fort Dodge, Iowa. DMACC just tied it up for the first time since it was 0-0. They have crawled back down from their deficit, 16-16. Tupper will serve it over, and she's going to lose the point for DMACC once again out of the Southeastern timeout. Southeastern iced the DMACC ladies, 17-16. Serve coming over off of Ravens. Serve and a great hit that time by number 7, Anna Niehaus. Niehaus has continued to impress me over the span of these last 5 rallies. Oh my goodness. 17-17. Alyssa Winkix to send it over. Double one, that's 11. Double trouble. DMACC is there. Going for the block, going for the save. Oh, they get it to go. Winkett sending it down. Here we go. Raven goes to the corner. She can't capitalize. 18-11. The Bears have their first lead of the second set. And keep in mind, folks, that to begin this set, the score was 7-0 in favor of Southeastern. So when I say crawl out of a hole, the DMACC Bears have certainly done it. Bears besting the Blackhawks to score 18-17. Eddie's dig goes haywire. 18-18. We got a match, folks. In the middle of the second set, each team 7 points away to the climax. Selena Sire. She'll send it over. Winkett slams it on the net. It takes a DMACC bounce, and it ends up on their side. Here we go. Nice save by Welch. Got to send it over. That was the third hit. Here we go. Setting up for Raven. Pinning it in the corner. They're going to give it to the Blackhawks. Oh my gosh. Raven Russell, the most impressive player on the court so far. Most kills on the day for either team, 19-18. Southeastern will serve it over. Kylie Welch put some swagger on that one. She's going to tie it back up at 19. One thing's for certain, folks. Whoever comes away with the victory in this set, man, it's going to leave a bad aftertaste to the opposing loser. That is for sure, as this one has been a hard-fought battle throughout. Going the other way now. Nice save by Winkets. It'll go over. Setting them up. Nice save by Tupper. Kylie Welch gets the lead back for DMACC. Slams the ground, and she is ecstatic. The Bear hype is through the roof. 20-19 in Hodges Fieldhouse. Winkett serve goes over. Will not be credited by an ace. Welch throwing it down with authority. Hits it off the end. They're going to keep the ball way far away from Raven Russell. They know who they need to keep the ball away from, and that's number 14 in the red and black. 21-19. The largest lead thus far by the DMACC Bears. And we're in the 20s. Oh, Raven Russell finds a way to connect on a pass. 21-20. It'll come over. Set it up now for Mao. Puts a light tap on the ball. It's going to stay in play. Here goes a fire. The dive. They're going to say it's down. Point for DMACC. 22-0. 22-20. Excuse me. Add 20 onto that score. 22-22. But the set score is 1-0. The Bears are in favor of getting the victory and possibly even getting a sweep if they come away with the second set. Ravens kill is unsuccessful. She gets double teamed by number 3 and 13. Abby Allman and Abigail Mao is there. Southeastern gonna have to burn another timeout. 23-20. Southeastern has fallen apart. Wow. What a match so far, folks. If you just tuned in to the broadcast, welcome. We're live streaming here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Listen to the voice of the Iowa Central Tritons as I'm commentating the Triton rival team, the DMACC Bears, as they look to take on the Southeastern Blackhawks. Currently, the DMACC Bears are up 1-0 against the Blackhawks, and they just took a timeout. The Blackhawks have had the lead ever since the 18th point in this one. Their longest lead in this one went from 7-0 at the very beginning of set number 2. They have now blown the lead. The score, 23-20 in favor of DMACC. Back to volleyball. It'll be a Triton serve. Back there serving is going to be Sarah Hansen, who got hit in the face earlier with the volleyball. It's good to see that she's okay. She's a toughie. Trying to block it at the net, and Mao will get denied. The score, 23-21. The timeout pays off in favor of Southeastern. Now it's Tara Gontow on the serve. Look at that line drive type of serve. Setting it up for Mao. She gets her revenge. 24-21. And it is set point for the DMACC Bears.
Set point.
Here goes Kylie Welch. Number 19 on the serve. Send it over. End over end. Trying to go for a block. Kylie Welch going to have to save it. Send it over right now. That was your third hit. It's going to go out of bounds and over towards the Southeastern sideline. Point goes unsuccessful. The score going to be 24-22. Raven Russell was there on the serve. Ooh. Battle for the ball. Who's going to win it? Oh, what a save that time by Demara. Oh, and Kylie Welch returns the favor. It's coming down, and the set is over. 2-0, DMACC storms out on front. They won a sweep over the Southeastern Blackhawks. What a kill by Anna Naus. Put the capper on that project. The score and sets 2-0 against the Blackhawks. We'll be back for the third and possibly the final set to play here on this fine Saturday evening in Fort Dodge, Iowa. Come back to me as I will bring you the rest of the action here from Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Welcome back, volleyball fans, as we are live streaming today's contest of the Region 11A first round tournament. The Tritons have already played NIACC and got the victory. They swept them for the fourth time this season. We are now covering the DMACC Bears as they look on as they won a sweep against the Southeastern Blackhawks. The winner of today's contest will go on to play the Iowa Central Tritons tomorrow for the regional finals. As that live stream will be on the same YouTube channel, Triton Nation, at a 1 p.m. tip-off. (2-0) as the Bears are up on top. Been very good, very competitive, and they're going to get the first point in what could be the final set on the day. Abigail Mao. Sending it over. Here we go now. Eddie got blasted 1-1. Guntow, serve. Eddie with the save. Here we go. Diving attempt by Welch. Gonna go haywire, 1-2. Southeastern has the lead. Block attempt goes unsuccessful. 3-1 is your score. Keep in mind, folks, Southeastern, they had the lead to start the second set 7-0. But they blew it. And DMACC came back to get the victory in the second set, and they're going to wish they had that one back. Point awarded to DMACC, the score 2-3. Going over. Nice save that time by Kylie Welch. 3-3, it's tied up. Going the other way, the score going to be 4-3. Regardless of who got the point, it was the Blackhawks. Raven Russell, the most impressive player on the day, I believe, who's on the team that's actually down 2 sets. Man, she's going to go for the save. Going to go unsuccessful, 4-4. Nice save by Eddie. Going to go to the other end. Olivia Ashton on the serve. Doesn't get the ace, but gets the point awarded to her team, 6-4. Misguided serve. It'll go 6-5. DMACC Bears in possession of the volleyball. Six to 6 the score now. Setting it down, almost saved it, but not quick enough. It'll be 7-6. That'll bring the score back to the Bears, 8-6. Or correction, 8-7 is actually the score here. Timeout against Southeastern. They're going to talk it over, see if they can come back in this one. The DMACC Bears are up on top, 8-6 against the Blackhawks. Welcome back, Triton Nation. We're live streaming the Region 11A women's volleyball broadcast. It's the NJCAA start of women's volleyball. The DMACC Bears have been on a tangent in their in-state rivals' home court. The Tritons have already played today. This is the final match of the day. The winner today will go on to play the Iowa Central Tritons tomorrow for a 1 p.m. tip-off. 9-6 is your score after the Bears got a free timeout called by Southeastern. Tubman will be the server. Go another way. Nice hit that time by Anna Naus. 10-6. DMACC 15 points away from facing the Iowa Central Tritons tomorrow in a revenge rematch brawl they want. Tupper's serve does not make it over the net. 10-7. Now serving for Southeastern, Julian Willett. Point, Southeastern. That'll make it 10-8. Here we go with Southeastern. They're crawling back. That'll bring the score 11-8. DMACC is up on top. They will have the serve. It'll go over. Nice serve that time by Ashton. Keep it alive. She fell back onto her. Wow. Roly-poly by Callie Welch. She kept it in. What a save by Eddie. Goodness. Bounces off the top of the net. Gets sent down. What in the world was that? Winkets with the improvisational skills, 13-8. It's not over till it's over. Raven Russell sends it over. But Welch has an answer for him. Eddie keeps it alive. Eddie will send it over. Hits going up. Eddie bats it in the air. Wants to assist to Kylie Welch. It's going to go out of bounds. Point awarded to the Blackhawks. Thirteen to 9. Point to Southeastern. Well, that was close. They're going to give it to the Blackhawks, 13-10. It'll go back over. Nice little save. Goodness gracious. Way to send it down off of the hand of Kylie Welch, 14-10. Southeastern with a nice chant. Not for sure exactly what they said, but that threw me for a loop. Definitely had my attention over there. So they're loud and proud, cheering on their girls, and not loud enough. 15-10. The Bears need just 10 more points, and they'll be moving on. Going over, going up, and it'll go out of bounds, 16-10. DMACC is trailing away with the victory. Just play it smart here. Alyssa Winkets. Serving it over. Nice save that time by number 5. That was Julian Willett. And that save right there will propel the Blackhawks to score one more and stop the run for the DMACC Bears, 16-11. Hit going over. Gets denied at the net. 2-run lead now, 16-12. Blackhawks get 2 in a row. Pitch going over. Here we go. Throwing it down. Nearly broke the net there. That'll bring it to 17-12 lead for the DMACC Bears. They're going to award the point to DMACC. They have the longest lead they've had in today's contest, 18-12. As they are sniffing away at that sweet, sweet victory. Miss hit. It'll be 19-12. Southeastern going to burn another timeout, possibly their last of their 2021 volleyball season. Let's see how this match concludes after the short break. Welcome back, volleyball fans. You're listening to Hank Ambrose of Triton Nation as we have round 1 of the Region 11A Women's Volleyball Championship round for regionals. It's coming down. The final round for regionals, this is actually the semifinal. The final round will be hosted tomorrow here in Fort Dodge, Iowa by the Iowa Central Tritons, as they will take on the winner of this match. That'll bring the score 19-13 after the spike out of bounds. 19-13 for the Blackhawks. Rainey Hosky was there on the serve. She did not play in the second set. I recognize her from set number 1. Rachel, send it over. (19-14). Southeastern showing life. Rainey Hosky. Send it over, pin it in the corner. Kylie Welch jumping up and down. She's on fire. Hit coming over. Set it up. Send it down. Abby Alman got denied at the net. That'll bring the score 20-15. Raven Russell on the serve. Here she comes. Abby Alman trying to put it in the corner. Going to knock off the top shelf. 20-16. And DMACC, after blowing 3 points, they're going to use a timeout. Whew, this one got a very, very fun build here. We're going to keep it right here as DMACC's going to talk it over. They need a game plan to make sure they can head into this one. And I tell you what, how impressive would it be if they went on to sweep the number 5 ranked Southeastern Blackhawks from this region? Could happen. They've been playing very good volleyball today. They just need 5 more points to do it unless they give up 9. Teams are breaking down the huddle. I noticed something that Southeastern said earlier is when they took their timeout a moment ago, they all chanted push. Push harder. Push till the end and make sure you can come back. That's what they're trying to do here. Raven Russell, the best player from my eyes on the court. She's going to serve it over. Tara Guntal. Not enough for her. Send it back over off the hand of Naus. Double hit. Going to go for DMACC. 21-16. Substitution. Mao's going to come out for a rest. Winkets will check back into the match. Winkets got the set point in set number 2. It's looking like she wants to do the same thing here in set number 3. Abby Alman, send it down. Going up. Nice block by Winkets. Go another way. Ravens hit. Kylie Welch did a backflip on the court. Appears to be okay. Jeez. He's athletic. Very springy. 21-17. Coming over, Kylie Welch on the dig. Set it up for Alman. Not enough. Point to be awarded on DMACC's side. Net infraction, 22-17. And now Tupper to serve. Morgan Tupper wants to close it out. She very well can. The power is in her hands. She'll send the ball over. Eddie on the save. Winkets sending it down. That's going to bring the game point even closer. 23-17. 2 points away, and DMACC will wrap it up. And they'll move on to tomorrow's contest. We're not there yet, though. Crazier things have happened. Coming down off of the hand of Naus. Go another way. What a save by Tupper. Oh my goodness, Kylie Welch. Go ahead and bow down. Goodness. Play stays alive. Here it comes, the rally. Tupper on the save. Nice communication. Send it down. And a big time hit by Naus. Game point. The DMACC Bears looking to sweep the Blackhawks. 24-17. Morgan Tupper will be serving. 5 DMACC on feeding Winkets. She got the set 2 kill. Let's see if she can do it here. Setting up. Welch gonna bounce it on the net. Nice save. Gonna go the other way. Send it over. Ooh, and it's actually gonna fall down on DMACC's side. Southeastern says, hold on a minute. 24-18, and the pressure's on. Julian Willett. She'll be serving. There she is. Bouncing the ball, making sure she does a good job. It gets over the net. Kylie Welch gonna go haywire. Eddie with the save. Send it back over. Here goes the battle for the ball. Oh my goodness, what great ball awareness that time by number 12. Khalees Whitehead with her left hand sending it down. 24-19. Set it up the other way. Uh-oh. DMACC's in trouble. They've lost the last 3. They're going to call a timeout when they're on game point. Goodness gracious. DMACC, timeout just going to be used for a breather. I think everyone is using a bit too much power. They need to be using a little more finesse to close this one off. But hey, look at the Blackhawks. They have been excellent. Definitely a chance for them to come back in this one and get the victory. They have been playing very tough, doing their best Rocky Balboa impersonation. Let's see if it can come through fruition. Breaking it down. The score, 24-20. DMACC needs one more point and they will have swept the Blackhawks, who, I mean, the stat sheet may not say it, but the Blackhawks have been playing very well. Truthfully, they have not played like a team to have gotten swept today. If that is the final outcome, as it's been a close set every single time they've played. Jolynn Willett will serve. Here it comes. It's over. Kylie Welch will bounce it up high. Send it over. Bounces off the net. Eddie with the save. Go the other way. Gonna have to send it over. That was your third hit. Here it comes. Oh, big time hit. It goes opposite to the other end of the court. Misdirection. Uh-oh. It's 24-21. Jolynn Willett. What an opportunity for the Froshmore. She'll get it sent over. It's coming up and coming down. Great save by Russell. It's going to go the other way. Over the net. Eddie. What a dig. Goodness. Ooh, coming down. Welch behind the back. And for the third time in a row that it's got into the hands of Anna Naus, who's been one of the best players on DMACC side this season and today. She's had troubles getting it over the net. 24-22 is the score. Man, goosebumps. You can feel them. The environment here in Hodges Fieldhouse is immense. Send it down. Winkets. What did I say? I said you'd want to feed Winkets, and she gets the job done in set number 2. And set number 3, the final score, 25-22. DMACC Bears, they're going to sweep the Southeastern Blackhawks. Wow. So, folks, what that means is tomorrow, for the 1 p.m. broadcast here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel, the Iowa Central Tritons will be going up against the DMACC Bears for the 4th time this season. You know, the Tritons, they've gotten the best of the Bears 3 times in a row, but the Bears, they've been able to keep it close a few times. It's going to be a great one, and that game will determine who moves on to the NJCAA Nationals. Boy, what a good one. Tell you what, folks, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to the broadcast and coming out and supporting their respective team. Hodges Fieldhouse was packed today. You can see that on the camera. Along with that, I'd like to thank my main man, Derek Cudd, who helped me produce the broadcast, and Rusty McNeil was here earlier as well. Thank you, guys. Otherwise, you've been listening to Hank Ambrose. I'm going to be signing off here. Make sure you check the broadcast out again for a 1 p.m. kickoff tomorrow morning on Triton Nation's YouTube channel.